So to make this drink, and I must acknowledge that I have never made this drink before. I just think it sounds good, and we'll have to see. This is how we cook: is we just mix shit up, and we determine if it's good afterwards. Experiment. Let's be scientists. Okay, so I got a bottle of Fireball here. This is 200 milliliters, which means that depending on how you measure shots, it is between it's about 4.5 shots, right? So I'm used to taking 2 shots at a time, separated by around an hour or so. So that means I don't want to drink this all at once. But if it takes me, if it takes me an hour to drink it, I think that's reasonable. Okay, I'm old, I'm in my mid-30s, and I've done a lot of drinking in my life. So if you're 19 years old, maybe you might want to do half this, right? Unless you've been drinking since you were 12, in which case you are much more hardcore than me. Alcohol was the third or fourth drug that I tried. Yeah. And one of the other ones was not nicotine. So I think I was 17 the first time I was drunk. Anyways, so we dumped that all the way through. As you can see, this is an extra large cup of coffee. You don't have to do the 7-Eleven route. You can go to Tim Hortons or Starbucks or whatever you want. But we're doing this because we are going to be mobile. The cops gotta love me, right? Hey, if there's no victim, it's not a crime, right? I will hold to that truth. You're gonna find somebody on disability. How about this? If I'm drunk enough that I actually if I'm drunk enough that I catch a police person's attention, then I will have no problem with them sending me home. It's not likely. Okay, so we do that there, and then we're gonna fill this with coffee. Now this is the actual reason I wanted to do this, because I wanted to see if I wanted to make a new coffee. Okay, it may seem like I want to make a new coffee, but I'm gonna rather instead do something that's a little bit gross. This is my coffee that I've had, I don't know, I guess an hour or something. I'm just going to take that coffee, and hey, I'm the only one drinking this, so I'm going to take that coffee and I'm going to dump it in here. Okay? Okay. That's better. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some chocolate soy milk, and I'm going to fill it up. Okay. So what is this then? This is a Fireball there's a good name for it. A Fireball Frappuccino. Yeah. Again, Fireball, guys. You can send me a check if you want. Fireball Frappuccino. Remember, I have no idea what this even tastes like. I would imagine that the cinnamon and chocolate and coffee are probably quite good. But if you know Fireball, you know that it's probably going to have quite the bite. And I would actually suspect that the coffee is going to enhance the bite rather than drown it out. But let's see. Now, I still have to shave, so actually, you know what? I'm not going to take this yet because I have to shave. We'll just let that sit, and I'll come back to it after. Alright, so here's my taste test. What does this taste like? Oh, it's very strong. To be honest with you, I probably could have got away with roughly half of that. If this was purely for taste, if I was drinking this just to taste it rather than to, for the effects of the alcohol, I would say you probably want about half. Although, maybe you like it really spicy. And maybe you'll get used to it. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. I gotta get ready and get out.